On a day filled with holiday cheer, when laughter echoed through homes and city streets sparkled with festive lights, a sobering message cut through the celebration. Ben Sasse, former senator and current university president, stepped forward with news that would silence any room. He announced he has stage 4 pancreatic cancer. He didn't sugarcoat it. He called it a death sentence, refusing to hide behind comforting words or political spin. The honesty was jarring, but also deeply human. In a world where public figures often shield themselves with carefully crafted statements, Sasse's raw admission was a rare moment of vulnerability. Sasse's words stripped away the usual political polish, revealing a man grappling with his own mortality, unafraid to show his fear and uncertainty. He admitted his fear and the reality: "I've got less time than I'd prefer." In that moment, he became not just a public figure, but a fellow human being facing the unknown. The weight of his words lingered, echoing the silent fears so many carry, but rarely voice aloud. His confession was not just about illness, but about the universal experience of confronting our own limits. This wasn't a press release. It was a personal confession, shared on Christmas Eve, a time when most people are surrounded by warmth and comfort. In that moment, Sasse reminded us that behind every public figure is a person facing life's hardest truths, show, no matter their title or achievements. His message resonated far beyond politics, touching anyone who's faced illness or loss, anyone who's ever felt the ground shift beneath them. He showed a different kind of strength, not the bravado of debate, but the courage to face mortality with eyes wide open and to speak honestly about what lies ahead. Sasse's announcement was a gift, a reminder of our shared fragility, the power of truth, and the importance of connection in our darkest hours. Even in darkness, there's strength in honesty. It's in these moments of openness that we find solidarity, hope, and the courage to keep going. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is simply tell it like it is, reminding us all that truth, even when painful, can be the most powerful gift of all. Stage 4 pancreatic cancer is a diagnosis that chills the soul. It means the cancer has spread, making treatment incredibly difficult. The pancreas is hidden deep in the body, so this cancer is often found late, when options are few. The statistics are grim, and the treatments are grueling. Sasse now faces a battle that demands not just physical strength, but immense mental and emotional resilience. By calling it a death sentence, he's not surrendering, he's acknowledging the mountain ahead. This honesty allows for real conversations and a focus on what truly matters. Thousands of families walk this path every year, learning the language of oncology and celebrating small victories. Sasse's public declaration gives voice to those fighting in private. It's a reminder that life's greatest challenges are universal. In facing this, Sasse joins a community bound by courage and hope, and in sharing his journey, he reminds us all of the value of every day. Sasse drew a line between optimism and hope. For him, these aren't just words, they're two very different ways of facing life's hardest moments. He realized that optimism, while comforting, can sometimes feel shallow when reality is harsh. Optimism is the belief that things will get better, but sometimes that's not enough. It's the expectation that the sun will always rise, that every problem will eventually resolve itself. But what happens when the storm clouds don't part, or when the answers we hope for never come? When the outlook is grim, optimism can feel empty. It can even feel like a denial of the pain and fear that are all too real. In those moments, optimism alone can leave us feeling isolated, as if we're supposed to pretend everything is fine when it's not. Sasse turns instead to hope, rooted in his Christian faith. Hope for him is not about ignoring reality, but about facing it with courage. It's about believing that there's meaning and purpose, even in suffering. This hope isn't denial, it's an anchor amid the storm. It's what keeps him steady when the waves of fear and uncertainty threaten to pull him under. Hope is the quiet strength that whispers, "Why, you are not alone." It's the conviction that even if the worst happens, it's not the end of the story. Hope says that there is more beyond the pain, that our lives have value and meaning, even in the darkest chapters. Sasse's hope isn't about wishing cancer away, but about finding peace and purpose within the fight. It's about discovering moments of grace, even in the midst of struggle, and holding on to them tightly. His faith has always guided him, and now it's his bedrock. In prayer, in scripture, and in the quiet moments of reflection, he finds the strength to keep going, no matter how uncertain the road ahead may be. This hope doesn't promise an easy journey, but but it promises he won't walk it alone. Through the love of family, the support of friends, and the presence of God, he finds companionship and comfort. Sasse's message is for anyone who's faced darkness, whether it's illness, loss, or fear. It's okay to be scared, but you can still hold on to a different kind of light, one that shines from within and refuses to be extinguished. Even when optimism fails, hope endures. Hope is resilient. It grows quietly sometimes in the smallest cracks, and it can sustain us when nothing else can. In his words, we find a powerful reminder that meaning can be found even in the hardest moments. We are invited to look deeper, to find purpose in our pain, and to trust that our stories are not over. And that hope, not optimism, is what carries us through, giving us the courage to face each day and the strength to keep moving forward, no matter what lies ahead. Before this diagnosis, Ben Sasse was known for his intellect and independence. A Yale-trained historian and former university president, he brought an unconventional perspective to the Senate. He challenged polarization, called for civility, and wasn't afraid to stand alone. After 8 years in the Senate, he returned to academia as president of the University of Florida. Sasse championed free speech and critical thinking, shaping young minds for a changing world. But life had other plans. His tenure was cut short by personal challenges. Through every chapter, Sasse has been defined by his ideas, faith, and willingness to wrestle with life's biggest questions. Now those questions are no longer theoretical, they're urgent and real. Even before cancer, the Sasse family faced private struggles. In 2024, Sasse stepped down as university president to care for his wife Melissa, who was battling epilepsy and memory loss. He put family above career, showing that even public figures must prioritize those they love. This quiet act of devotion revealed his true values. The family was already weathering a storm when cancer struck. Their resilience and bond are now tested again. Sasse's fight is also his family's fight. They share the burden and the hope. His earlier decision to step back for family shows where his heart lies. Now, as he faces his own mortality, that love is a powerful source of strength. In the end, it's family that matters most. Despite the grim diagnosis, Sasse holds on to scientific hope. He points to recent breakthroughs, especially in immunotherapy, which trains the body's own immune system to fight cancer. For some, these advances have turned death sentences into manageable conditions. Targeted therapies and genomics are ushering in personalized medicine, offering new options when old ones fail. Sasse is arming himself with the latest medical science, trusting both faith and human ingenuity. His hope is dual, spiritual, and scientific. It's a reminder that faith and science can work together in the fight for life. Progress in medicine is real, and for Sasse, it's a lifeline. In this battle, every new discovery matters. Sasse's news brought unity and compassion from across the political spectrum. Messages of support poured in from friends, colleagues, and even rivals. Vice President J.D. Vance and countless others offered prayers and encouragement. These weren't political statements, they were human ones. The outpouring of support became a powerful medicine in itself. Even those who disagreed with Sasse respected his character and integrity. In crisis, we see not a politician, but a husband, father, and friend. Hardship often brings out our better angels, reminding us of our shared humanity. Every message, every prayer, is a small light in the darkness. For the Sasse family, this community of care is a vital source of strength. Kindness, in moments like these, is priceless. Sasse made his intentions clear. "I'm not going down without a fight." These words weren't just a statement, they were a rallying cry, a line drawn in the sand. In that moment, he set the tone for everything that would follow, refusing to let fear dictate his path. This isn't denial, it's a declaration of will, a conscious decision to face adversity head-on. Sasse's resolve is not about ignoring the reality of his situation, but about meeting it with unwavering courage. He's choosing to engage in the battle for his life with everything he has. Every day, he wakes up and recommits to the fight, knowing that each small action matters. For Sasse, the fight is for his family, for more time, for future milestones, for love. He draws strength from the faces of those he loves, from memories made and dreams yet to be fulfilled. That love fuels his determination. It's the anchor that keeps him grounded, the fire that keeps him moving forward even on the hardest days. His pledge to fight is also a pledge to hope, an active hope that seeks out the best treatments and believes in breakthroughs. He's not just waiting for miracles, he's searching for them, asking questions and advocating for himself. Sasse is taking control of what he can, his response to crisis. He finds power in routine, in reflection, and in moments of calm amidst the storm. This is courage, not the absence of fear, but action in spite of it. He stands tall, even when the winds of uncertainty threaten to knock him down. He's honest about the pain, but resolute in his will to live. Every setback is met with renewed determination. Every difficult moment, a chance to reaffirm his promise. Even in the face of terrible news, we have a choice: surrender or fight. Sasse's journey reminds us that the power to choose our response is always within reach. Sasse has chosen to fight, teaching us to value every single day. He shows us that hope can be found in the simple act of showing up, again and again. His story is a lesson in grace under pressure, in finding dignity and strength even when the odds seem overwhelming. And in that, he inspires us all, to fight for what matters, to hold on to hope, and to never give up no matter the challenge. On Christmas Eve, Ben Sasse gave us an unexpected gift, a lesson in honesty and faith. He reminded us that life is finite. We all walk with a death sentence, whether we admit it or not. His diagnosis brought that truth into sharp focus. Sasse's courage is in facing reality, not looking away. He's showing us how to balance realism and hope, faith and science. This story is about more than one man's battle. It's about what matters most: family, faith, and love. Sasse's greatest legacy may be the example he sets now, living with purpose and dignity in the shadow of death. Let's not wait for tragedy to appreciate our time here. Let's live with the honesty, courage, and hope he's showing the world. Sasse is fighting for his life, and in sharing his fight, he's helping us all to better live ours. That is a powerful, enduring gift.